And welcome back to another edition of the John Wayne Search Protective Podcast, 6040 production. I'm Eric Halsey.
I'm Alex Midway, and your name is now 0-3.
We thought we agreed at our pre-recording meeting that we weren't going to bring up fantasy football, and it's a scam. It is clearly rigged, and fantasy football is a hoax.
Lions don't make negotiations with sheep. Is that how we're supposed to do it? It's we look down on people.
Yep. I am furious from an 0-3 start, and I will be dedicating this episode to Brian Thomas Jr. I hate you.
It's not the best guy. Is it because of his skin color?
At this point, since we're pivoting to going full MAGA, clearly.
How about you guys stop watching football? Why are you guys so angry about it?
We don't watch it anymore. They don't deserve our ratings numbers, but we will check online and reading game synopsis, figure out who to blame.
I was really disappointed because I was at the Bills game, and they did a Charlie Kirk tribute, I think, at halftime or sometime. And it was a real who's who of white trash who stood up, and essentially someone would put their hands on their hearts. I'm like, you guys are just trash people.
Listen, you know what? He was a polarizing figure. He had tons of followers, and he made sense to a lot of people. And this nation is filled with dummies.
Yeah.
So, it happens.
Let's
thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, a little moment of silence. Go suck our blanks. Let's move on to other losers over here and kick off this Tesla update real quick. Last time we left you last week, 425, and this morning that bad boy jumped up to 434 and back down to 425 again. And honestly, there's really no reason for this. I mean, they're still riding the whole thing with Elon donating $1 billion, but Tesla apparently is finally going to be releasing a new model, and by new model I mean they're just going to take an existing Model Y and just strip it as if it got left in the hood and then resell it to you for a lower amount of money because, I don't know, it's the pricing that's been keeping people from buying these things. That's the number one reason.
Yeah, again, ever since you noticed you mentioned the light bar going across the front, I've seen one or two. I am still not seeing a whole ton of new Teslas out there.
I haven't seen less Cybertrucks, and that makes me happy every time because they make me sad and angry every time I see one. And I meant to send this to you, but it was a Cybertruck, and I think someone ran into him or something. And it's like a 6-year-old man. He bought himself a Cybertruck, and he got the custom license plate Mad Max. I'm like, buddy, unless that's what you call your regular bowel movements, there's nothing crazy about you.
Yeah. Are you a Mad Max guy?
What's it called? The movie or the guy from the Raiders?
No. The movies.
Yeah, like the original and the updated ones. Excellent.
Yeah, I think Thunderdome is still my favorite, though, even though it's universally the worst of them all.
They were trying times back then, but it's, what was it, the first one? It's just him driving around almost, like, about as much dialogue as Arnold had in the first Terminator, the entire movie.
Yeah, it's essentially Australia's Rocky.
Yeah.
Made for nothing by a nobody, and eventually, look at what it's become.
Yeah, it was good. The new ones, especially with the graphics, are amazing, but yeah. It's, when you put it on a Cybertruck, you're just asking for ridicule, and the fact that, it's some old man cosplaying as Mad Max made me giggle when I was driving by.
You know what? I feel like when you get old, if you have the ability to run Barter Town, then go for it, pal. I'm all for you.
I'm gonna be that guy who walks into the dealership to get the new Camaro Z06, like the Stingray, the hooped up package with the top down, and I'm just gonna ride that left lane doing 10 under and just have everyone just mother F me the entire time. The fact that I'm doing absolutely nothing this car was meant to do.
Yeah, I'm as we know here, I'm a commuter, and our boy Alex is not, and I get this every single day. It is awful. It drives you crazy. I used to have a full head of hair before moving to a state we're not mentioning, and now cue ball.
Tennessee.
It is all migrated to my back, and I blame stress.
Yeah, what's it called? Yesterday, I actually had a full work day. I decided to be a little helper monkey for one of the guys. So I showed up, and we kicked it off at traditional banker hours at a wonderful 10 o'clock. And by the time we got done, people were driving around with headlights on because I left there around 7:30. And I was like, you know what? I don't like this. I don't miss this at all. Like, this is horrible, getting that much work in.
Yeah, every single day. Every single day.
Well, that's on you. Maybe you should have just been born rich.
That's what I like to think about whenever you call me at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. We're like, hey, you want to go grab a beer? No, someone still work.
I was thinking about going to the beach, but we made plans tomorrow to discuss our trip to somewhere. So we have to go drink beers tomorrow night and discuss that instead of me going to the beach. So I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, okay, same. Okay, I get it. I hate you.
So let's also go into like why maybe the whole thing with Elon has actually went up is the fact that at the Charlie Kirk memorial service, did you catch any of that?
I caught a piece or two.
Like, first of all, that arena they're in handles 60K, and they're out there talking about that there's 100,000 people in there. Like, this is the same thing when they're trying to tell everyone, like, oh yeah, my inauguration was the biggest ever. Like, cool. We have drone footage that says it's kind of tiny. Like, that's a lie.
Or like 300 million Americans died from drug overdoses last year.
Yeah. We'll get into another one that's in a little bit. But yeah, the whole thing, like, that was a joke. Like, if I ever get married and I die, I want my wife to also just book an entire arena WWE style and just fireworks and everything else. Like, that wasn't a memorial.
Yeah, the sorrowful eulogy followed by a standing ovation next to pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
If assuming I die first, if I don't have that at my funeral, I will haunt you forever.
I'm booking Kid Rock now. Your casket's getting lowered the bot with the bot. Just poured out a natty light for you. Like, no. He drank champagne of beer, sir. Have some respect.
Yes, Miller High Life. Feel free to sponsor.
So, all right, we could get into that one on another one, but yeah, if you saw any of that, it was the S show, and right afterwards, they just started grifting for more money, and Trump announced that they had found the cause of vaccine. So we'll bring into that one later on down the line.
Question for you. Just thought of this, and actually, I feel really stupid for taking this long. If Hulk Hogan was still alive, he A, definitely speaks at this thing, and B, definitely tears his shirt off at the end of his eulogy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, just making sure. Garbage
While
people.
screaming, "We are Charlie Kirk."
You can't make fun of it because I'm wearing a crucifix. We're protected.
We're here for Jesus. But at the whole thing, they actually spotted Elon Musk, and Elon Musk went from just completely dogging Trump all this time to just sitting next to him. And the one picture I saw was Trump just trying to house this one hot dog in his mouth, just destroying his glizzy. And Elon sitting next to him with his stupid hat on, and I'm guessing he's just practicing jokes for him. But Trump did not have a single F to give.
Well, according to all the hubbub on the interwebs, they had a very nice chat afterwards. So maybe the stock price is going up because everyone's thinking we're about to get our credits back.
So yeah, that's the whole thing about Trump. He'll switch on a dime, and we'll actually get into that a little bit on the Ukraine update. As of right now, you might be very surprised to hear that there are absolutely zero new sanctions that went in since we last talked, and actually since he's taken over presidency. There's been a lot of bad mouthing of Putin, a lot of disappointing with Putin, and if you're in this country and you disrespect Trump that way, you're getting pulled off the air, you're getting death threats, you're getting everything else, you're getting prosecuted. But if you're Vladimir Putin, you're just having a stern talking to and a TikTok message that you should stop right away.
Pivoting slightly, did you see what he said today to the UN?
Was it about the teleprompter? They're all going to hell. The fact that he's going to beat up the teleprompter guy, or the elevator that doesn't work.
Yeah, but also he trashed the rest of the UN, saying this is your fault for still buying Russian oil and Russian natural gas, and it's up to you. So he's basically pawning the sanctions over to another country.
Yeah.
Because why have accountability?
No, I mean, we talked about this last episode when he came out and he said, like, all of EU and all of NATO needs to stop buying gas, and, like, Turkey's the only one that's still doing it. Everyone else in the EU is down to 2% of their actual consumption. It went down from 26% to 2%. It's essentially just a way for me to get out of it. And it's the same thing when he went on that rant. He's like, illegal immigrants are invading your country. You need to stop it right away. Like, no, dude, that's kind of a fabric of all these nations.
Yeah. Like I said, whoever Newsom in 2028 is going to spend his first, like, quarter of his presidency just doing the I'm sorry tour to every other country. Can we please go back to trade partners?
Yeah, it's the dumbest thing ever. But I mean, this guy's not leaving. We all know that. So I don't even know why we're discussing another president.
Oh, Daddy Newsom's gonna evict him.
Fair enough. Agree to disagree. But you might be wondering what we know what Trump's been talking about. You might be wondering if Russia's done anything new. Them and Ukraine have been essentially just trading missiles back and forth. Russia's been ramping it up. They've also went ahead and started to expand their little theater of war. Last time we talked about it, they were out there in Lithuania and Poland, accidentally driving drones into their country. Well, since then, they went ahead and flew an actual plane into Estonian airspace. And Estonia's like, hey man, can you guys go ahead and leave? They're like, no, niet. And then in the end, they used the excuse of like, oh yeah, no, on our GPS, it said like, we're good. Like we were in the boundaries. And I really find that hard to believe that Gen 5, like fighter planes from Russia, are still using Garmin, like turn-by-turn navigation up there. And they're off by a couple miles on where the border is.
Yeah, all those jets are installed with the 2004 Magellan dash top.
In 1,000 miles. Oh, you missed it. Rerouting. So
it's again, nonsense. It's such BS.
It's wild. And they're launching drones like, cool, you guys didn't do anything about the drones? Like, we're going to start flying planes in your area. And Trump's over here, he's like, oh, I'm going to pull out of United Nations and NATO. Like, now's probably a pretty bad time to do it. Oh, never mind. You guys are working together.
You know, this is where you need the strength of Germany. Where's that chutzpah? Where are those balls that had them on the brink of world domination twice? I'm not saying go all the way old Germany, but like, where's the fear?
You see the one picture, it's what's it called? The one monkey like looking forward and then just looking away like nothing's happening. But it's the Volkswagen advertisement for like the Volkswagen Golf. It's like Germany to Poland in one tank.
Whoopsie daisies.
They're like, oh boy. It was worse than the jeans commercial.
Yeah.
So
poor Sydney.
Going back to the whole Trump thing. He came out, he just went to town on him. But he also did the whole thing about the goldfish behavior. And like, the fact that him and Elon talked, and then he's like, oh, I like you, you're my best friend. Like, him and Zelensky talked, and he came out today, and he's like, I believe Ukraine can get all of their pre-war land back. They're like, what the hell? Like, no one expected that. And he's like, yeah, I really like Zelensky. The fact that he's doing this whooping is, he's like, I'm really impressed. Like, he went full Zelensky. And this is going to last about as long until the first phone call that he takes with Trump. And when afterward, or with Vlad, and then he ends up pulling all the Patriot missile systems and then starts shaming Zelensky for not having a suit. And he needs to buy one if he wants to watch UFC on the hallowed grounds of a White House, because we're classy. If you don't wear a suit, you can't watch two men wrestle on the South Lawn.
Yeah, thank you for that one, President Camacho. This Zelensky thing ain't gonna happen. Did you see him showing off his autographed picture of Putin to the guy from FIFA?
No.
Oh, they're in the White House, and he's taking all the credit for the World Cup coming to the U.S. And he's like, "You have to look at this, like cameras and stuff everywhere." And he's like, "This is a picture of me and Putin," and he signed it and mailed it to me. And you're like, Zelensky is screwed. Don't listen to anything we say.
Like, he mailed him a thing. Like, he got a cameo from a world leader, essentially, is what it came down to. Is that all it takes?
Do you think we can get Putin to do a cameo?
It's the last thing you want to do is hop on that radar.
We'll use the Epstein Island VPN so no one can track us. It's like it never happened.
Oh, they're over in Donald's Island. Like, what the hell?
But it's bad.
With that being said, we're actually horrible human beings at heart, and we're going to be screwed. And depending on when you're listening to this, the rapture may or may not have happened already, because apparently today is Rapture Day for all those who celebrate. And this is when the nice people of the world are going to go to heaven, and the rest of us are going to get transported to Trump's America. And this is happening because some pastor back in June went ahead and said the rapture's coming. And about 14 days ago, he said the rapture is upon us, whether you're ready or not. And he's a South African pastor named Joshua Malakela. So if you heard about it, it's from a pastor on a different continent. And for some reason, we didn't learn our lesson from trusting South Africans the first time, and we'll listen to them again.
Yeah, now I know we pride ourselves on being pretty liberal and open-minded. Is South Africa bringing anything to the table that isn't evil and wrong?
Oh, I was going to say, if they're bringing anything to the table, they're bringing a lot of persecuted whites who had some of the land taken away from them that they stole from everyone, and now they're the only immigrants we're getting in this country. So that's all we're getting from them.
Well, they're the victims now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We stole this land. You can't steal it back.
I was thinking about this. The ability to turn yourself into a victim, I feel like, is the real epidemic we should be focusing on. It's seemingly everywhere now.
Oh no, that's a white man's game, baby. We got that thing on lockdown. We lost baseball. We lost basketball. We definitely lost football. But playing the victim card, that's home ground.
Yeah, I said we.
Yeah. We people. We the people, perhaps?
Yes. We the people. Yeah. Gotta tell you, South Africa, I'm not seeing any of the good. I'm also dumb, so I could be very wrong. If any of our listeners want to drop us a line and tell us great things about South Africa, because Rapture and Elon is not on my high list.
I mean, they had Mandela, but to get Mandela, we had to throw him in jail, so I guess we helped with that?
Yeah, I believe we don't like POWs, no matter what they do.
So
we prefer our leaders who weren't captured, wrongfully imprisoned for years.
Let's talk about this actual past. Let's find out why everyone on TikTok apparently thinks it's happening and why this is our modern day Nostradamus. So I read a whole article on him, and one of the things they said, and there's a whole slew of things that essentially makes him a saint. Apparently doctors told his mother that he may not be born, but his old man, when his mom was pregnant, the old man has a vision. Apparently he goes to sleep one night, and God comes to him. He's like, you will name your son Joshua. And this is wild, because at that time, they didn't know if it was going to be a boy or a girl. So God knew or took a 50-50 percent stab in the dark and says, yeah, name him Josh.
I mean, I feel like that proves the existence of God.
Yeah. That's essentially about the level of science we have in this country right now. So that was miracle number one. I think it's 2 or 3 miracles you need to be a saint? I forgot what the actual number is, but it's definitely more than one. But it keeps going. So apparently during childbirth, well, he was also born without complications. Doctors said that if he was going to be born, he's going to be a stillborn. He might die, but he was born, and the doctors say it was a miracle. But during the whole childbirth thing, his mother was fighting a spiritual force. But as soon as he came out and she was able to hold him, that spiritual force disappeared. And honestly, I'm going to chalk that one up to the fact that she probably took 2 Tylenols and that had a battle reaction to it.
Yeah, it's maybe this pastor's got the tism, since evidently Tylenol is what causes it.
Yeah. Or I don't know, maybe his mother was pushing this giant head out of her, and that's the pain she was in. And as soon as that big old grape went ahead and broke the plane, like, oh God, I feel so much better.
Yeah, I feel like I've never heard anybody be like, pregnancy is amazing, especially the very last part. But we're counting that as miracle 2?
That's miracle 2. I mean, essentially, when she touched him, the evil force, the evil spirit disappeared. So,
slight pivot. That David Montgomery run last night, would you consider that a miracle for you?
Yeah, it's a miracle that the fact it wasn't Jahmyr Gibbs. I prayed on that. I talked to Lord Charlie Kirk, and he made something happen for me.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So we're just counting pretty much anything as miracles. I like it.
Yeah, we're tossing us against the wall right now. I mean, there's no better way to prove that you're an actual special person than everything you consider to be a miracle. Then that makes you more special. If you set the bar too high, then you're just a normie.
So I screwed up saying every day is a blessing.
Every day's a miracle.
He is risen. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Just wanted to make sure I'm on task here.
There you go. In case you're keeping track, our boy was Ven, our miracle baby. At 4 years old, he was kidnapped. He was kidnapped by somebody who knew the family. And by God's grace, he was found. His words exact. Well, by God's grace, I was found. His words exactly. I personally think it's the fact that he's broke. His whole family's broke. And when they try to get ransom out the place, they're like, dude, this whole family's got no cash. Just give them back. I wouldn't call getting found after being abducted a miracle, but that's number 3, I believe.
I guess that's sainthood. I mean, anything counts.
But you gotta bank a couple as well, because at the ages of about 16 to 17, he went through something no teenage kid ever goes through, and that's heavy depression. And at that point, he essentially tried to kill himself, and God intervened. I mean, you botched a suicide attempt, man. Like, I don't know if that's we're gonna put that one in a win column.
Now, did it say what he did? Like, are we talking about cross the tracks instead of down the line, or?
No, it's be extremely vague when you're actually trying to get sainthood, and just say that God saved you.
Oh, so he didn't almost die.
Well, he said it, so it's true.
Oh, okay. That's right. I forgot Miracle Baby. Okay. None of this smells like BS at all.
You guys didn't say you were fact-checking.
Sorry, JD.
So, let's go ahead and bank the one last one just to let you know this guy talks to Jesus. In 2000, he actually became a Christian. During that time, he was still a heathenist person, even though he was doing all these magical things. And he had a vision. And he saw an angel the size of a tree. And that angel was walking around and was looking for demons to cut down. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and chalk that one up with my guy took a hero dose of mushrooms.
Speaking of mushrooms, it occurred to me.
Ooh.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Way back when, 2,000 years ago, a bunch of fishermen and goat farmers find a bunch of mushrooms, eat them, thinking it's just, food, get super high, and start thinking outside the box. Boom, Christianity's created.
That could have been it.
We once had a batch that was called Manna from Heaven.
Uh-huh.
And after taking too many of them, that came to me, and I was like, this is how religion was made. I am a super genius. And then I immediately went to sleep, and it's all just coming back to me right now.
There you go. Time to start your own little Nexium.
Heroes, baby. We're all heroes. Or we were that weekend.
So that's the update from a South African pastor. And honestly, I could kind of see the rapture happening. One of the things that I saw is, again, if you've listened to us for a while, you know I'm not a big religious guy. I haven't read the Bible front to back, but I've read some excerpts. Kind of like the religion for dummies type of thing. One of the things I saw pop up was the Antichrist and the markings of the Antichrist. Have you seen this?
I have.
All right. Do you know what they are? You want to do it back and forth here?
Yeah. Let's go back and forth on this one.
Fair enough. Number 1, deceive with religion. He will appear ritual, but actually turn people away from Christ. If you want to fact check this one, Matthew 24:24, 1 John 2, I guess, semicolon thing? 22.
Yeah. And clearly, you know who we're talking about. We can't say his name.
Yeah.
They track us. Fuck.
You'll find out soon enough. We'll give you a couple more hints here and see if you know anybody like this.
Okay, see if this rings a bell. Be a deceiver. He will mislead people while appearing strong or righteous, as per John 2:18 something, Thessalonians 2:9.
Thessalonians 2:9.
Yeah.
He might be giving out speeches at United Nations and saying things there. He will also exalt himself. He will set himself up as the greatest, boasting and demanding loyalty. Like, at this point, if you don't see it, I can't tell you. You're probably in a cult. That's also Thessalonians 2:4.
He will speak blasphemously. He will speak arrogantly and against God.
Technically, hasn't done that one, but he published his own Bible, so 1 degree of separation.
He's taking pictures with a golden idol of himself, buddy. He put his name on the Bible. And evidently, I did see someone today say they got their Oklahoma Trump Bible from a teacher. It was like, and if you go to the Constitution, it stops at 11. As far as like all the amendments.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're just saying there was no such thing as slavery.
I mean, I figured it'd just be number 2.
Feel like there's 40 of them bad boys and we're stopping at 10.
Well, when you get rid of laws, it's one of the signs that you're the Antichrist. If you will be lawless, he will disregard rules, norms, and higher authority. I don't know, go against court rulings. Thessalonians 2:3.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Trump, though. Like, look at this one. Gain global influence. He will be admired and followed by multitudes. Whoops.
Yeah. What's coming up next 4th of July at the White House is, let's see if this one hits. Use deceptive signs. He will use spectacle to keep the people convinced. Thessalonians 2:9-10 and Matthew 24:24. So, I don't know, man. If you're a big religious guy and the rapture's coming, like, I would use those as a sign that it is coming. Not some dude out of South Africa who took mushrooms and saw a giant tree.
You know, maybe we're just living in the rapture and it's one of those slow burns where you can't even tell until it's too late.
Just frogs in the hot pot is what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's like there's no way to win with these people.
Well, we did get a small win. I think we got somebody coming back. It ain't Jesus, but we got someone coming back to the air.
There was one, and thanks for picking up on that foreboding.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, Jimmy Kimmel was indefinitely suspended by ABC after he made some, quote, inappropriate comments, end quote, regarding the Charlie Kirk shooting. Again, we call it a shooting because, like any school, like if it happens on a school, it's a shooting, not a murder. Here's the thing. While there is a literal library of vile S that Charlie Kirk has said over the past 10 years, Kimmel didn't actually touch on Kirk himself, but rather the right in general. Here's what he said. The MAGA gang is desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between finger pointing, there was grieving.
It's wild. Like, the fact that they suspended him for essentially calling out exactly what they're doing, like, that should tell you where we are right now. And it kind of brings me back. There's this one Washington Post reporter. And I don't know if I mentioned this on the show, but she literally quoted Trump, like, just in context, like, this is some things he said. And then she got fired the next day. He's like, the figs you put up were inappropriate.
No, that was Charlie Kirk. She did.
Oh, was it Charlie? Okay,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Charlie
She put
Kirk.
a Charlie Kirk quote, and they fired her for it.
like, you should say things like, I did it, like the guy did. Like, yeah, but you put him in a bad light. He's dead. It's too soon.
They were his words. This is what he did. He made millions of dollars by doing this, saying this thing, and you're like, we don't talk about that now. Like, no, you should.
Did you? What's it called? A buddy of mine sent me something else. It's what's it called? The news broadcast is like, oh, looks like right now World War II is coming to an end, and Hitler died in his bunker like a coward. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa! It's too soon. He's dead. We can't talk about him.
Yeah, not everyone who kicks the bucket early was a great person.
Yeah, some people should have kicked it earlier.
Yeah, make sure the next thug and leftist that eats a bullet outside of a 7-Eleven at 2 a.m. in one of those Democrat hellhole cities gets half staff for 4 days too. You know, like we do for Americans.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, honestly, Kimmel normally goes hard in the paint, and I felt like this was pretty easy going for him, especially considering he didn't actually say anything about Charlie Kirk. He admitted he was murdered.
Yeah, like the fact, I mean, from all these alpha males on the right, like, we're strong, we're not little softies, like, you guys definitely run to your safe spaces very, very quickly.
Yeah, no. These alphas are afraid of nothing except for minorities and gays and tolerance and cities and pride flags and Target.
Again,
but other than that, we're okay.
I don't know if I sent this one to you. It's this one reporter, and there's like a fake reporter. He's talking to like these guys. He's like, so you guys actually, what's your biggest concern? He's like, gay men in bathrooms. He's like, you guys actually worry about that? Like, you don't care about the housing crisis, a war in Gaza? Like, I think about it all the time. It's like, they zoom out to his buddy. He's got his hand down his pants. He's like, I'm thinking about it right now.
Oh, they all just came out of the closet. Think of all the money they'd save from their big old trucks and how much easier life would feel. All that pressure off your shoulders.
Just go ahead and just upgrade that Grindr account so it's not the free one. Like, stop crashing it, put some more money back into the system, and just admit you are who you are. Let your freak flag fly, ladies.
Yeah, or order that Cosmopolitan. We all know nobody actually enjoys bourbon. Don't be a tough guy. Just enjoy your night. Just be cool, dude. Play Margaritaville.
Yeah. Real men drink whatever.
Yeah. However, this popped up on our fearless leader's radar, who immediately got FCC Chair Brendan Carr to start pushing for a suspension for Jimmy Kimmel. ABC, which is owned by Disney, along with Hulu and ESPN and a whole bunch of other things our fearless mouse owns, needs the FCC approval to continue on with its NFL contracts with ESPN, plus a whole ton of other stuff, because, like I said, Disney owns pretty much everything. Johnson & Johnson doesn't. So the working theory so far is the FCC will get in the way of ESPN and NFL deal if anybody is ever mean to MAGA. You know, like the small government conservatives always wanted.
Like, imagine if Biden did a 10th of what they're doing. Like, right now we have Intel being owned 10% of it by the U.S. government with zero intention of ever giving it back. And the fact that these guys are like, hell yeah, screw states' rights, take over private business, is like, whoa, 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 whoa. You guys were very anti-communism until you started preaching for it.
It's like I said, it's almost like all the things you actually believe in don't really matter anymore now that you're in your cool cult.
It's wild.
Oh.
Like, we're down to pedophiles now. There is no Epstein list. Like, what the hell?
I believe everything Kash Patel says.
He's always looking at me. He's like the Mona Lisa.
That guy could look at Mars without a telescope. All right, so in addition to the FCC pressure, Nexstar and Sinclair, who own ABC affiliate stations in about a fifth of the country, also pushed for a suspension, along with an apology from Jimmy Kimmel and him making a donation to Turning Point and all this right-wing nonsense. Because both of them are ultra-conservative, and what Daddy says goes around these parts.
Well, one more thing, and I'll get into Sinclair a little bit more, but drive on a bit, because I think we have some good news coming here.
Woo! Luckily for the rest of us, boycotts still work. Immediately after announcing the suspension, people lost their ever-loving minds and absolutely bashed Disney all weekend, including protests and cancellations of Disney Plus and Hulu to the tune of what they're estimating $5 billion in under a week.
So the amount that Disney lost is what Elon Musk more than gained in his net worth. So he gained more than what a corporation lost.
Well, it's Elon. There are no rules. Luckily for all of us, ABC announced late yesterday that Kimmel will be returning back tonight, right before we're recording, which is a huge win for Americans everywhere, whether you want to admit it or not. The most litigious company on planet Earth indefinitely suspended an employee and folded within a week. We're still in this fight, guys.
Unless you catch Jimmy Kimmel on Sinclair channels, because Sinclair has come out today and they said, we're not going to go ahead and show Jimmy, we're going to show news. And I'm guessing they're playing real fast and loose with the words news.
Yeah, so honestly, I'm not a big Jimmy Kimmel guy. It's definitely more Colbert, and I think, who's the one from HBO?
Oh, John Oliver.
John Oliver, yeah. Top of the heap.
Uh-huh.
John Oliver's incredible. Show's fantastic. Last week tonight. But I'm really happy for Kimmel, because this isn't really about Jimmy Kimmel or Charlie Kirk. This is about censorship. Again, this is the most transparent. The guy who ran on bringing free speech back does not like free speech. He just doesn't want you all to get canceled for calling things gay again.
Yeah. When they're all ranting and raving about, like, everyone's getting canceled, like, we got rid of comedy, like, this sucks, like, there's no free speech anymore, I can't say my racist things online from, like, this sucks, like, and now you're doing the same thing back because people are literally quoting you?
Yeah, which means it was never about that. It's just that they just can't, if it's not happening to them, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
because we're empathetic, and that's a weakness.
Like, we want a set of rules, like, wait, that side's doing much better within the rules, like, we need to change these rules and update them for a modern age.
Yeah, so Kimmel is back tonight at 11:30, so sure to tune in where you can. Sinclair and Nexstar are still pissed off, and they are preempting him, and they're going to be showing something different out of their own little protest. So about 20% of you Americans are screwed. Wait for dramatic pause. Unless, of course, you have access to the internet, because I imagine Kimmel's response is going to be front page news tomorrow, no matter where you look.
Well, don't you worry, we're working on the internet next. We need to silence that bad boy and put up a firewall. We can't build one on the southern border that actually works. We can build one on the internet, I swear.
Yeah, I honestly, like, January, I would have said you're insane. You can't control a beast like the internet. And then I traveled to another state where they are one of the ones that blocked certain porn sites. Just you can't enter it.
Yeah, it's because that's the number one problem in America.
You know what? You want Trump 2028? Repeal that. Take that back. No more states' rights when it comes to porn.
It's insane. Like, why are we tackling that? Like, that's not a problem.
Because anything that's not the Epstein files should be the only thing you're thinking about.
Yeah. So, I got to get out of here. I'm Alex Midway. We'll catch you guys on Thursday.
I'm Eric Halsey, and fantasy football is a scam.
Daddy, chill.
Later, Gators.